Okay. Welcome back to another video, I guess. I know it's been a few days since I've uploaded. Especially since I've been when I'm recording this, I think it's been 9 days. But I've been busy. I've went to see family over um the Easter weekend. But I have done some work on the world when I was not recording. So as you can see, I've got diamond armor and tools. Um, I've sorted everything out a bit more. Yeah. Um, Chanting. I also fixed up the cobblestone generator. Gave it an actual building. Nothing special, but also made a mine. All of the basic things. Although I think it's turning to night, so I think I'll quickly sleep. All right. And talking about Easter, I hope everyone did have a good Easter. Um, yeah, it's always fun to get chocolates personally, but so this is just a decoration. Um, I thought it'd be cool to have this in the center. Although if I were to redo it, I think I would have put this side facing the town hall, just so there's not this market or this thing um, blocking it a little bit, but it's fine. And I've also got a guard tower up here. Um, Another thing, I have added a few more mods to the mod pack, um, which includes the the sawmill mod, the universal sawmill, which basically makes crafting wood blocks a lot easier because I am lazy. And I've also added integrated structures, villages, and strongholds because I think they're really cool. Um, if the map loads, like you can see where I've been exploring a bit. Um, there's one of the villages. It's really cool. They have they have integration with like a bunch of different mods. Um, I also I've also done exploring without those mods. I think I loaded up a bunch this area. Just so I know more of the surroundings. Yeah, so I think this episode I'm gonna focus on maybe going to the Nether and getting brass. Um, which means I need to get Blaze Burner, which requires me to find a fortress, of course. Um, but also I also want to build a few more things, including some houses, just to get more of a population, and maybe also a restaurant and warehouse and courier's hut. But I think I'll get to that later. Well, I'll get to the warehouse and courier later on. But I think first up, I'm gonna get the um, restaurant started. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay. That's pretty good. Warp Forest is probably better than some of its spawns. But first I'm going to quickly, just build a little shelter around myself. Although, Endermen might be a problem. So I have to build it too high, I think. Okay. So just a simple shelter. Give me something to lock myself in. Let's see if I can see anything on the map yet. It's probably easiest to do that with a full mode, I think. Okay. So, that's probably a bastion. Don't know what that is. That's probably also a bastion. Which, to be honest, I'm not actually looking for at the moment. Okay, cool. Over a massive lava lake, that's neat. So that thing's hostile. So I think first things first, I should probably use I don't have it. Okay. Hold on. Okay. So as I was saying, I can use I'm gonna use this, the Explorer's Compass, to find the Nether Fortress. Nether. Okay, this is well, because this is the easiest option, to be honest. So I think I do have Young's Nether Fortress. It's probably just Fortress, isn't it? Yeah. So I'll see which one's closer. If there's... Okay, so there's one 500 blocks that way. What about a regular one? Is there just a closer one? Nah, I'll just go. Okay. So 500 blocks, that's actually pretty good. Can't see it on the map. 128, 592. 128, 592. Okay, so that's just over there. I was looking in the wrong direction. That's fine. Crap. I hate those. I hate the crimson mosquitoes. They're horrible. But I think I'm gonna be seeing them quite a bit. Okay, so not a masterpiece, but it'll do. So I've got just a little setup. Four different fans for blasting, washing, smoking, blasting, and haunting. And I've also got um all the more basic create stuff. Um, this will just help me get the resources I need. Um, it might stay here, it might not. Um, I'm not entirely sure just yet. Um, but the deploy is going to be useful. Because I'm not I'm not entirely sure what I want to do next. I think um, my next goal was to get the builder and courier huts. The not the builder, the warehouse and the courier hut built. So those are simple if I remember the recipe. Um, I think the courier's hut is boots. Can't remember the warehouse. Ah, okay, so it's just the chest. And I've got a chest right there, and that should be okay. I don't think it matters what type of chest. I also need the build tool. Yeah, that'll give me two. Um, which of course I only have one person available at the moment, so can't use both of them straight away. But so it has occurred to me that this is a little bit of a weird spot because it has these mountains around it because this is in a valley. It might be a little bit hard to spread out because I think this spot is over here is like you know not flat. So if I look at it, it's probably easy to see um, in game rather than on the map. So like a big river, um, and then it goes, it's pretty steep. So that's probably not an option to spread out over that way. So I might have to. I'll probably have to spread up the hill, and maybe up that hill as well, which isn't like a massive problem, but like, um, it's a little bit more work having to go up a hill, but that's fine. So for where I'm gonna put the warehouse, I'm not entirely sure. I was wondering where the trader llamas went because there was a wandering trader up there. Um, but I guess they got stuck in there, probably. Um, oh, I'm lagging a little bit, but so I'm gonna grab a few stacks of cobblestone just so I can, make a path to where I put it. Because I have done that, as you can obviously see. Although I'm gonna need a grass block, just any grass block, just to fill in that hole, just so it's not there. Um, so the warehouse is in here. Okay, there's two different warehouses, so this is basically gonna make the resource collection more automatic. I guess it is automatic already, but I don't need to go to the different huts for it. Um, because the courier and by extension the warehouse will collect it for me. Well, I guess the warehouse stores it, and the courier collects it. Don't worry. Um, so this is the I think is this what's the difference? I can't really tell what the difference is, to be honest. Is it just one uses stone and one doesn't? Because if that is all the thing, this might actually be a front though. Because if that's all the difference is, it's like, why have a difference at all? So I think I will use this one. I think this is the regular style. Yeah, because it has the cobblestone outline on the roof. Yeah, so it has tiny differences, like on the alternate one, this part is bricks, while on the default one, this part is cobblestone. That's... I don't even know why that would be a difference, but whatever. I think I will just use the default one. My only problem is that this is going to be pretty crowded just going through here. So I might push this back a little bit. I might move it over just so it's not, touching the thing. That looks alright. Maybe a little further back just to open this area up. I might need to move this path just one out so it's not up against the restaurant. So I think that's probably good. I'll go with that. Get that down. I don't know what that is. Alright, pretty simple recipe. Recipe, material list, I guess. So I'm gonna find a spot for the courier hut, and then I'll probably time lapse this. Yeah.
fortune, triumph and glory, and pain and torture. 10 years of mayhem, some dressed in suits. So much we did, so much we'd said. Masks, and you're a prey. We're coming down. Turn off the heat. I'm on my way. We're coming down with all the fire, with all the crew. We're coming down on you.
Alright, so as you can probably tell, this wasn't the warehouse that I was going to build in a time lapse. In fact, that one over there was. However, some things happened, and this is also kind of the reason why it's been taking me so long to upload. The replay mod that is used to make those time lapses, it didn't break necessarily, but I didn't know that when you added mods, it would mess up how it ID'd things, which was really weird, and annoying. So I was kind of disappointed because I thought I wouldn't be able to use it anymore, but I managed to fix it. I found a video on it. And of course, I couldn't really unbuild this, well, these two things, after it's been built. I could, but, it'd just take longer. I also built, a farm, I think, wasn't here before, and, a few houses. Because it's been a while, I can't really remember what I did and didn't do. I know I upgraded the builder, so it's probably him up there in the tavern. But essentially, this warehouse makes use of the Create 6.0 update, which is really cool because it basically allows you to package things and then send them on these chain conveyors to like a central storage unit, which I haven't set them up yet. That's something I still need to do, which I'll do now as I'm talking. It's really cool, I think. It'll eventually get to the point where there's a lot more things to like to connect to the system. At the moment, it's just the clay house, I guess. It's not really a factory. Well, another thing is lagging a little bit, which is not great, but so I'm sure I should have enough chains to set these all up. I didn't really set them evenly. I just put, like however far was in between these. I think in between these two it's 11, but I'm not sure how far is between. Yeah, it's 14, so it's like it's not even at all. I think that's fine. Um, so it'll require a little bit more um fiddling in here just to um set this up. It's pretty cramped in here as well, and it is not great. It's only got 81 clay balls, and I don't know how long it's been, processing things. But I should be able to get a better power source as well eventually, and these will carry that power, which is really good. That's probably something I'll do next. Other than an iron farm, because I do have a little spot up here in the mountains. Um, because these mountains are really good for iron because they're super high up and iron generates a lot really high up. So I like finding these mountains with um, tectonic, and they're always pretty big and long. I don't know why an event marker has been added, but I think I forgot to turn off the replay mod when I joined the world, so it isn't recording. But and this has been going, so I'll attach this to the system just to get the logs in. Well, it's got 6,000 logs, which is pretty good. I probably won't run out of oak in a long time. Although there is one more thing that I need to do before I can really do any of this. I need to find an entity to put into the... Oh, wrong way. Into the seat. Yeah, I've got these big double doors to go in, which I think is really cool. I'm not sure what entity to put in there. I don't think a Minecolonies entity would work. Just because, like, I mean, I could try it, but I don't think it would work. I don't even know if they'd be able to sit down on the seats. Nah. Oh. Alright, I'll take a sec to just find an entity. Okay, so I traveled a little bit, found a Sheba from Quark. Yeah. So basically, if I right click on Sheba, this menu will open up, and once I get some items in here, they'll appear in here, and I'll be able to order things, send them to certain locations. It's a whole logistical puzzle, um, which I'll probably do off camera, because I don't think it'll be that interesting to watch it. Yeah. Other than that, I also need power for these. Um, which I'll probably get to next episode. I think next episode I'll also do some, well, get some more progressive buildings, I guess. like the university, which will let me um be able to build new things. Of course, I'll have to upgrade some of these houses and buildings, because that's, necessary in Minecolonies. But yeah, I think that will be saved for next episode though. However, thank you for watching. I know it's taken me a lot longer. I think it was 9 days when I first started recording this video. Um, because of Easter. But then, you know, I didn't record for ages because I just spent a bunch of time exploring. So, oh yeah, I should probably mention that I got a lot of things from exploring. So I have a ton of create stuff, which I didn't need to craft because I managed to find some structures that had a lot of create things in it. Um, these storage crates I found in structures because I don't think you can actually craft them. Um, but these are really good because they can hold, um, I don't know how much, like 700, like different things, including unstackable items because they only count as one, which is really good. Um, yeah, other than that, thanks again for watching, and hopefully I'll not take as long to get to the next video. Um, Goodbye.